Peacemaker episode 6. I think this episode is going to be very hit or miss in terms of the story. While it is still a amazingly written show, the characters, the deep dives, everything I love about it, I think this story direction that it took this episode is going to be this kind of fork in the road when it comes to people watching. Personally, when I watched this episode just now, I feel a mixture of emotions. I think it was one of those decisions that when you take a step back, you can see it's both smart but also very different. With the butterflies took over the entire police department. Now, I kind of liked, I liked the fact that you had the police story with the whole murder, and with that first butterfly being that connection, and having this murder investigation with the whole dad in the background and all. I liked that being a subplot. I really enjoyed that. I didn't think it was that huge of a plot, but it was definitely something that was very intriguing, very interesting, and added so much depth to the show. With the butterfly thing, I liked that it was about senators and trying to figure out who was a butterfly, what that was going to look like, and going in that direction. I liked these two different stories. But with this, the police department becoming it basically killed everyone in that police department. Yeah, they still have the memories, but they're not the same people anymore. They're now the butterflies. So it kind of merged both storylines together. And while that is going to work in the long run in terms of just ease of storytelling, I definitely think it is a kind of a missed opportunity to have both stories going, because they were so good stories. The writing of this show is phenomenal, hands down, and even with this decision, the writing is still great. I think it's just this split decision of combining it that is going to kind of just splinter some people when they're watching this show. Was it bad? No, this was still a fantastic episode. Comedy's there, story's there, character is by far, this is probably one of the deepest character things, right behind last week dealing with Peacemaker and his whole origin. You got Kite Man name drops, you got some fantastic moments across the board. That one thing brings it down a little bit for me. I definitely think it could have been better. I would have liked to keep the two storylines separate, but I understand the reasoning of combining them. Overall, I give this episode a 7 out of 10. I don't think it was the best episode we've had, but it definitely was still above average. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this kind of combining of the plot lines. And, you know, I'm covering Peacemaker, I'm covering Vox Machina tomorrow. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and join this journey with me.